Good morning, everyone, and today we're going to be reviewing the Club Utility Lock UTL 810, and we're going to do a brief review on it, and it's unboxing, but I already opened it. Um, Here it is. This is the utility lock, a U-lock from the company, the Club. The same company that made the Club for cars in the 80s is now making security devices for motorcycles, for ATVs, for propane tanks, whatever you need to lock. So this is how it looks like. You see it has a cushion suspension here, and you see it has this vinyl coating on it to prevent scratches. It said that it can withstand up to 1,500 pounds of pressure. I have not tried that. Again, you see it has about 6.25 inches of space here in the middle that will come in very handy when you're trying to lock your bike in the city. It goes around street poles. It goes around a lot of wider poles than your basic normal U-lock would. It comes with 4 keys, okay, a set of 4 keys. They look like this, and you can put one on your keychain. You can give one to your friend if you're going out with someone. You can leave one at the workplace, and just one at home for when one of your keys starts going bad. Just you have another one handy. So I'm going to open it right now for you. As you see. And just a simple turn, and it comes open just like that. See? And the side with, see the ridges on them, will go on the side that has the lock on it. And let's take the key out. Just a simple turn. Take the key out. We're going to put it in. You're going to hear it. That means that it's locked. That is secure. Now, I've seen many people do this. This is what you don't want to do. I've seen people lock their bikes thinking that it's locked, and they'll put the side with the ridges in and the side with the lock, and then they'll just leave the other side open like this, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a lock. Now, I'm going to show you something. You can lock it. It'll stay locked and it'll look like it's locked, but if you wiggle it enough, it'll just come right out. So you have to make sure both sides are lined up, both sides are in. Don't be in such a hurry that you just leave your bike unlocked, like I've seen several people do already at the workplace, outside the gym, with the same kind of lock. So again, this is the Club Utility Lock, UTL 810. And even though it's 810, this is the smaller one. This is a smaller version of the same utility lock that you can get at Walmart, you can get at Amazon, you can get at eBay, wherever you buy your locks. But it's 810, but they have a bigger version of this that is UTL 800. Why they did it like that, I'm not sure. But this is the 810. It'll run you anywhere from $15 to $25, depending on where you get it from. Don't spend so much on shipping and handling that it ends up being about $25, $30. You can probably get it between $17 and $19. I'm also going to, let me just show you the other one. This is the bigger one. This is the bigger one, the Club Utility Lock 800. And you see, this one is about 4 pounds. The one I showed you before, the 810, is about 3.25 pounds. That's what it said on the site. There you are. That's the size difference. So this one is not only a little heavier, but it's longer. And if you're one of those people that throws your lock on top of your handlebars on your bike, this will get in the way of your tires. So before you get it, if you just plan to get the big one just for the sake of having the big one, just know that it will get in the way of your front tire. And you just don't need that extra weight. If you just want something that's going to tie 2 bikes together, just get the smaller one. This will do the trick. It's wide enough and it extends long enough so you can extend long enough so you can actually tie two bikes together with this. With this, I don't know, maybe you're going out with the whole family and you need something like this, but there are going to be very few occasions that you need something this big. So, and this will run you about anywhere from $25 to about $35, depending on where you get it from, excluding shipping and handling. So let me just put that down for a second. So there it is. If you are interested in a utility lock that just gives you a little bit more space, sometimes you go to a bike rack in a major city and you'll notice, hey, there's no more space there. All the spaces are taken, and there's this perfectly great pole over here, but my U-lock is just not wide enough. This will do the trick. You see, it's wide enough so that you can put it around a pole. It's wide enough that you can tie a second bike. It's not terribly heavy. Again, it's just a little bit over 3 pounds. And if that just a deal breaker to you, then you can get a traditional U-lock. The Club is a company that many people trust because they've been around for a long time. I remember the commercials for cars during the 80s. And some insurance company, they gave you a better rate if you had the Club on your car. So they've been in business for a while. This is my second lock. The first one that I had, the key started opening up. That was the first problem, but guess what? I had another one. So I just, sometimes when the key starts opening up, you can still open it. But you know that you probably should be getting another key or using another key just so you won't get caught out there. The other problem I started having with this, with the first lock that I had, was that it started jamming. The lock mechanism started jamming, and it's probably because it was rusted. There was some sign of rust before I actually closed it and was not able to open it. Luckily, I didn't have anything locked at the moment, but I just from a closed position, I could not get it open with WD-40. With some forums were saying you can get them open with WD-40. It's just so simple, even though they've never showed it from a securely locked position. I wanted to see how they did that, but I just couldn't get it open. I tried to lubricate it by inserting some lubrication through the seams, but it wasn't happening for me. So I decided to order another one and just keep it lubricated at the first sign of rust, just to avoid having any kind of problem. Especially if you live in a place where it rains a lot or it snows a lot, and oxidation is a problem, rust is a problem, it's being exposed to the elements is a problem. You're going to want to keep it lubricated to keep it in tip-top condition so you can use it for a very long period of time. Okay, that's been my review of the Club utility lock and unboxing as well. I hope to have this for a very long time. I like being able to just go anywhere in the city and know that I don't have to worry for having a parking space or a place to leave it. As you see in one of the pictures that's scrolling, it goes around the pole, it could go around your tire, it could go around your frame, and it gets pretty good reviews from Amazon as well as customers on eBay. You want to read some of the positive comments as well as the negative comments. With that being said, feel free to subscribe, feel free to like the video or dislike, and feel free to share the video. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them for me. I'll try to get to it as fast as I can. I've been doing a lot of reviews lately, as well as other things, but I'll do my best to get to everyone that leaves a comment. Thank you. Go on and have a great day.